Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening on the Mysterious JG. We got hearsay, we got civil servants. There's so much happening in this game, it's ridiculous. But I want to take a quick break to check in on an officer. And I'm pretty curious about seeing what his stats are right now in loyalty, because I got it up above a certain minimum that I was comfortable with. But I'm curious what's going on with these guys. So, no man lacks for ambition. The daimyo and I do not get along well. I'm treated well. Received an official post. Okay. The daimyo and I do not get along well. Well, neither does Ald doesn't like him either. I guess because Ald might not like him because he's I've not received a castle. Serafina Baldo. Where is she right now? She is in Kanazawa Temple. She's, I mean, that's a big frontline base. He is at Kanbara Castle. And he's, Hideyoshi feared this guy. But I'm looking for, wow, a lot of people have higher leader than Shingen. I'm looking for Shingen. This is too far down the list. I must have just missed him. Yeah, he's... Yeah, because he's at the very, very top. Above our created officers is Shingen. The daimyo is an enemy of my younger brother. The daimyo and I do not get on well. No man likes for ambition. Interesting. So yeah, I think we got to get him to stick around for a while. He's not going to just have high loyalty just for the hell of it. No man lacks for ambition. That would make sense for Shingen. He was a bit of a schemer. Daimyo and I do not get along well. I don't know exactly what that's about. They're both conservative, so there's something else going on with the personalities or dream or whatever. Don't even remember what they how you get that in this game. The daimyo is an enemy of my younger brother. I want to absorb that. Satake clan is in a precarious strait. Why don't we absorb them into our clan? Yep.
May I have a moment? May I have a moment?
You negotiate with other clans? Look to me. It would be worth developing the area around Hiyama Castle. I would like to request the skilled governor, Ana Takatatsu, to join my province as a lord.
I have something
No.
to suggest.
No. I'll be able to... So he'll be able to report in 2 days about his rumored plans. I recently learned of an incident concerning the Oda clan. Shall I report the details? Yes, the battle to escape Kanagasaki. Oh, it's an actual battle.
The first year of Genki.
Mm-hmm.
Acting
Genki
as
Dama?
proxy for the shogun Yoshiaki Ashikaga, Nobunaga Oda marched to settle the internal strife in Wakasa. Though that was little more than a ruse.
Hey, it's advancing on
His
its own.
true intention was to curb the
I was going to make stupid jokes about this guy's accent.
Sakura Obechizen, a man who'd recently acted rebelliously towards Yoshiaki and Nobunaga. Oda's army entered Tsuruga and seized Kanegasaki Castle, but before they could cross Kinome Pass, a mysterious message arrived. It was a pouch, plump with azuki beans and tied with a string at both ends. Its sender was Oda's younger sister, Oichi, who had been married off to Nagamasa Azai.
Oh, we're about to mess history up
The
because
soldier
we're gonna
racked his brain in an attempt to decipher this gift's meaning.
because we're about to mess up the
The man who solved
Tokugawa
Oda
before they can help
was
the
Tokichiro Kinoshita.
Oda defeat the Azai Asakura alliance.
These are us. The string at either end represents Asakura and Azai.
Your beans, eh?
In short, Nagamasa Azai was going to betray them and attack from behind. The pouch was undoubtedly a metaphor for the impending attack.
Are you
from
sure you're
Oda's
not
army.
just full of crap, monkey?
Though perhaps it wasn't accurate to say that Azai had betrayed Oda. After all, the Azai and Asakura had been allies for many years. Nobunaga had simply stepped in and married off his dear sister to Nagamasa. The marriage was a success, and Nobunaga plainly loved his brother-in-law. To think that his wife's husband would now turn on him.
His sister's husband. You misread that,
Nagamasa had done was simply choose his alliance
Billy
with
Kane
his
from
brother-in-law.
Fatal Fury.
A choice that put Oichi in a dilemma. Obeying her husband would mean abandoning Nobunaga, but leaking the plans would mean betraying her partner.
And a husband.
The strings tied around each end of the bean pouch also encompassed the bonds she felt for her brother and husband both.
Are you sure she wasn't just sending her brother some beans?
If Nagamasa was truly treacherous, then there wasn't a moment to lose. Leaving the rear defense to Hideyoshi, Nobunaga ordered his entire force to withdraw at once.
As he begins to fly away.
I'll enact my wrath on my brother-in-law later. First, we must leave this hopeless situation behind and return to the capital.
Azai clan and Oda clan's alliance, marriage alliance, and vassalage are terminated. And the story continues. But that was a big historical event. The Nobunaga married his sister off to Nagamasa Azai to help secure his path to the capital. But then when the Asakura kept fucking around, he went to attack them. He kind of assumed he could march right past the Azai. No problems. After all, that was his brother-in-law, but the Azai honored their old alliance with the Asakura instead. Although in this reality, the Oda are way stronger than either of them put together. In actual reality, the two of those armies together gave him a lot of trouble. And he needed the help of the Tokugawa, who we are currently slapping around to defeat them. Let's find out about the Battle of Onagawa.
Having escaped his predicament at Kanagasaki, Nobunaga Oda returned to Gifu and quickly readied his troops, determined to eradicate the Azai clan. Oda clan, Nobunaga Oda's castle.
Crush them, men.
The Azai have betrayed us. They have chosen the Asakura. If we leave them unchecked, they may threaten the path from Gifu to the capital.
The castle will fall.
As they are our enemy now, we must swiftly annihilate the Azai and make Omi ours. I have left the rear guard to Ieyasu.
The enemy will be destroyed.
The war council is over. We march the moment we are ready. We are not to fall behind the Tokugawa army. And of course, my favorite cinematic in all of Koei games is the cinematic you get when you play as Mitsuhide Akechi, general fighting for the Oda, and win the Battle of Onagawa as the Oda clan. It's like the best cinematic, and it's a lot of really fun cinematics in the Koei series of games, but that's the best one. And it is, of course, the source of What Do You Desire? But it's a badass cinema, even if I've turned it into a little gag.
Our lord seems quite furious indeed. Why am I talking like Hideyoshi?
This vexes me no end.
Of course he is, to think that bastard Nagamasa would do such a thing while married to Oichi.
You shall see what I can do.
If we go to the Tokugawa parade, I expect the Azai is also going to the Asakura. A grand battle awaits us.
News of Nobunaga marching to Omi with Ieyasu Tokugawa's army reached Odani. driving Nagamasa Azai to ask Yoshikage Asakura for assistance. Azai clan, Nagamasa Azai's castle. Greetings, my lord. It appears that Lord Take Asakura's soldiers have arrived. What? Has Yoshikage himself not come? Lord Yoshikage Asakura intends to stay in Tsuruga and fortify the rear.
My regret has new depth.
What is the meaning of this? I would go so far as to betray my brother-in-law to maintain our alliance, yet he chooses to ignore my pleas for aid. But the Asakura dream to boast elite soldiers trained by the late Lord Soteki.
There is no better time to display our might.
No, we cannot rely on the Asakura soldiers. I made the decision to betray Nobunaga, and it will be soldiers of Azai that take his head. My lord. Oichi, forgive me for all this. I am to stand and face your brother in battle.
But of course.
No, I am a member of the Azai clan now. Ignore any treacherous messages I might have sent in the form of bags of beans. Stronger bonds tie me to my husband than my brother. Go and fight without restraint. I'm sorry, Oichi. No, don't worry about it, really. I'm just gonna go send some more secret messages now.
My lord, I would ask that you leave the first strike to me, Kazamasa. We don't need those cowardly Asakura to show them the sheer will of the Azai.
We're coming out on top.
I am counting on you, Kazamasa, and Naotsune. I'm sorry for dragging you into this fight, but I'll be needing your support.
I will take care of it.
And you shall have it.
Indeed. I promise I shall bring victory to the Azai. Oda, Tokugawa, Azai, and Asakura. The Battle of Anagawa, a clash between the elite soldiers of 4 daimyo, was about to begin. Cool beans. Which are in a bag and have been sent as a secret message. He's still, still working on that town facility, okay. Because now we got, like, 3 actual, labor. But we'll hold it for now.
This is it. To battle.
Our allies are in danger. Justice demands that we aid them.
Success!
We were successful with the rumor of Masatsugu Ono, the son of Sonny Ono, who hasn't been born yet. His loyalty was shaken. It appears that he believed our rumors. Masatsugu Ono was swayed by our rumors. It seems he is at a complete loss. This would be a perfect time to draw him to our side. Alright.
I have a stratagem.
This is sure to be a success. Is this guy worth hiring at all? No. Definitely not. He's in Lee clan Retae, Naomasa's era. He effectively controlled the Lee clan after the incumbent lord Naochiko was assassinated on fallacious treason charges. However, he was ordered to go to battle against the Ninoya III by Ieyasu and was subsequently captured and executed. He is really not impressive. I don't know what I shall follow the teachings of Daijuji is, but it appears to be a special loyalty boost that maybe they got from that plot event. There's plot events about like this clan that might have counted as something. No, hold on. I think we can just win this one without that.
Fall before me. The castle is ours.
Alright, finally we can have all these guys march home.
Find the man, to be sure.
Find that mother. Oh, you know. Guy's got a pretty fancy pants. We're to serve the Uesugi and Satake clans fighting the Hojo. This guy's got a great outfit. He's a Toyotomi retainer. During the conquest of Kyushu, he suffered a major defeat at the Battle of Hitsugigawa against Shimazu. That's what he's famous for, is losing.
I am yours to command.
Hey, old man has joined us, but
Cannot serve you.
the rest of them probably will not.
My thanks.
Alright. Let's get all these guys
It is my turn. Back
to
the
go
castle.
home. Yeah, we might have been able to grab Nagashino or Yoshida, but at some point we have to, like, we launched this march to take out the Takeda, and we ended up destroying the Imagawa and 3 cities of the Tokugawa just while we were at it, you know? It's already a bigger deal than we set out for it to be. And I think I'm going to put Uncle Baldo in charge because we realized at some point he's way back here. It's fine. Whatever Uncle Baldo is doing, or one of the other guys might have been seizing something for, it's all good. We need Uncle Baldo up on the front lines. Matter of fact... Oh, he should have given this castle to his daughter, actually, because she was complaining earlier about not having a cool place to hang. I don't think I've got a bunch of officers just waiting to be given gigs, because, yeah, we... Shall I take possession of multiple locations? Sure.
Truly grateful. I'm truly grateful.
For now.
I'm truly grateful.
We need to get more people over here than Uncle Baldo, but...
I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful.
Although he's doing a pretty good job of running this place by himself. So we're bringing Kazuhiro Samadesu forward to work under Zerf. He did really well as the leader of his own city, but for now he's just going to... Oh boy, more of this.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
Because I don't know what these special things were people might have been working on, but if they were... Should probably build goodwill with a Hojo. I thought that was happening on its own, but I think instead they're giving us gold. So I think it's helpful to have...
I shall put it into motion.
I think it might be easier to absorb vassal, although they're not a vassal. There's actually no reason for us to be... Unless I just want to make them a vassal, and then absorb them that way, which might be the actual correct play. If I don't feel like spending a lot of time fighting them. See, Lord's Dominion 3, Lord's Dominion 3, Lord's Dominion 1. Domain can be given to a lord. It's actually going to be time for the first time in a while to just concentrate on domestics here. You've seized all of the, yeah, they've seized everything. They haven't developed the exact facilities I would have built here, but they're doing all right. They got 16,000 troops in this castle. I think we just gotta let things go for a bit. Oh, damn, I promised him this domain. So, okay. Or is that why it wouldn't let me switch, or is it because he was marching? Nope, he's authorized for a thief. Because Kanagawa, it would be a good place to make a resupply base. They would have an additional 9,000. Yeah. What if you were instead? Well, yeah, either of them would need to get built up. I think we make Kanagawa into a supply base similar to how we did Toyama, because it's on the coastal path that all of our armies would be marching. We can rebuild a landmark. It is the Asama Jinja. Which I actually noticed this while menuing before. $60 days for you to do it. Why not?
I understand.
Oh, but I need to, here's another thing I can do. Let's get some chiefs up in here. Mazuyuki is a chief. He's on bolster crops duty. You are on territorial problem duty. You are not doing anything.
I'm in your debt.
So I'm bringing in, yeah, this is not really probably that wise a plan. I'm bringing in all of, the most trusted advisors of Shingen to hang around with me personally and possibly murder me.
I'm in your debt.
I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful.
I'm truly grateful.
He's truly, truly, madly, deeply, truly, truly grateful.
I'm deeply grateful.
Putting these guys on the front line is maybe not that smart, but
You have my thanks.
I'm hoping that, well, we'll find out if the find out if the... yeah, I really don't know why I'm doing this, other than just it's important to get them out there so they get a loyalty boost eventually, but... We'll see to what extent that Tokugawa make me pay for this with ninja stuff.
I didn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
All right. Well, there you go. We've seemed to have gotten our Takeda bases to where they mostly have just one. Lord's Dominion is just one. We're pulling guys out of... Now, of course, I had places there where they weren't even filled up. This may be a guy who actually died. It'd be difficult to find something worth doing there. Honestly, the place seems well developed already. Yeah, interesting. I haven't seen that message before. This guy seems like he would be more satisfied with that position than she is. Well, get over there and figure it out.
You've my sincerest thanks.
Actually, I shouldn't have put her there because this place is never going to march. It is what it is. I need to move her out of there at some point. Hopefully we'll remember she's there. Now I'm looking for places where, yeah, Lord's Domain was always one, but are there places where I left Chamberlains in charge? Like here. Because she's just going to be bored there. She's never going to march. And they're losing leadership, which is not affecting...
I'm truly grateful and happy.
Yeah, not affecting the level of food libraries, which is what this thing is all about. All right, let's call it a video here. When we come back next time, we're back into domestic mode for a little while. We need to kind of, I mean, we did a lot of fighting, and we need to kind of consolidate our gains a little bit. But having reset our alliance with the Oda, we can go ahead and roll up the Tokugawa whenever, and then wait for the alliance with the Oda to run out, or just decide I don't care about public opinion and end it. But they have got to be our next target, because they're going to eat the Asakura as these historical events unplay. Thanks for watching.